Alright, welcome back to some more Going Medieval. So, we're working on getting the cellar made. I'm very, very happy to get this done early. I kind of wish we had a little more time to, sorry, day 4, but I really wish we had a designated researcher, because unfortunately we don't really have any researchers. Any good researchers. I think, what's his face? Cameron is our best researcher at a 6 and doesn't have any passion for it. So, not exactly the best. But we're definitely getting people mining as quickly as possible so that we can... Oh, crap. Did I build a... I think I... Yep. Cancel that. I built a window. I don't know why I always want to go, like, right here for the door. But we need window. Or not window. Oh, shoot. I screwed this up. Cancel that. Okay. Build a wall there. We can change this stuff later. At a different point in time. Alright, so any amount do forever. So if there's any raw meat sitting somewhere, just have them butcher it up. And I want to have that fairly close to our stockpile. So thankfully in this game you don't have to worry about making arrows or anything. You have unlimited amount of arrows. You just have to make sure that people, actually hit what they're use a bow and are able to hit what they're firing at, which honestly people are not great shots in this game. Even with like level 20 marksmanship, people have a tendency to miss a lot. So we take a look down here. It's a little hard to see, but negative 0.2 degrees Celsius, so plenty cold, just below freezing. I don't think there's a way to actually change this from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Oh, I guess there is. We could be in Kelvin, yeah, because anyone who isn't a scientist is really going to know what Kelvin is. Okay. I'm going to change it to Fahrenheit. I have the general gist of Celsius. 0 degrees is freezing. Freezing for water. But I'm an American, so Fahrenheit. So we take a look in here. Yep, just below 32 degrees. Perfect. And I am going to go ahead and start building a stockpile down here. So clear all, first and foremost. Have carcasses down here, and then any type of food. I think that's all we really need, though. And then you can expand or shrink the stockpile as you go. So let's go ahead and remove all carcasses and food from here, because we no longer want those outside, because that would be bad. Herbs, medicine, they can last quite a while in a regular stockpile, but it might be good to have those inside a freezing stockpile, just so that they're not going to waste at all. Vinegar. Yeah. So I don't know if that's because the food itself is going away, which it probably is, or if it's just because it's getting transported between stockpiles. That being said, I probably should select some stuff to be hunted. Fortunately, there is not a lot of huntable. Again, this is why having a list would be really helpful. Okay. The other thing, because of the ground type, which is kind of an issue, we need to go ahead and start getting some flooring down here. Ground type should be fine. Ground type is the only thing that we're kind of waiting on at the moment. Okay. Pretty sure that's just from them mining, not because someone actually moved it out. So, I'm a really big fan of the Castlevania show on Netflix, and I just saw that they're actually doing a spin-off, quotation marks, because it's still technically in the same universe. But they're doing the story is going to pick up with Richter Belmont, which is he's in Smash, basically. And he's from Rondo of Blood first, and then he's an antagonist in Symphony of the Night, which is probably the biggest Castlevania that most people know or have heard of. And I can see why they're doing Richter next rather than Simon, which Simon was the character from the first two games and the fourth one, and he's probably in the most games. But I understand why. Oh, hello. I got the Dearly Departed. So apparently the achievements do do count in between games. So one of the things I was kind of curious about, really, like how is it? Okay, maybe it is fine. Oh, right, it's 5 degrees. That it needs to at least be 5 degrees in Celsius. Maybe it should. Maybe it's probably better to have it in Celsius since that's kind of what I was playing with. Um, it makes it a little. Obviously, the developers of the game specifically designed it to be in Celsius, because I mean, wider audience and all that. But 5 degrees is what you're looking for. That's anything below 5 degrees is safe from rot. Did I actually not? And that's why there hasn't been any research happening. Okay, I'm dumb. It's because I forget about these things. Like after I make the station, I forget to and that I have to actually set them. Um. Anyways, back to Castlevania. Uh, I understand why they're doing Richter next because in comparison to Simon's games, as far as I'm aware, there really weren't any notable characters. Why is everyone unhappy? Right. Uncomfortable bed is not something I can really do. People are getting hungry though, which is kind of an issue. What is this complaining about? Can people not technically reach it or something? That the reason why it's complaining? I have you prioritize production. I think he'll do it. I'm just wondering if the reason why no one's doing it is because the it's sitting like right in between the stairs, which is obviously not the best place for it, but without having them, do extra work, I don't know what else I could really do. Uh anyways, there's no other main characters in Simon's games, which would mean they'd have to completely create new characters, which I understand. Like, I understand why they would choose to go to Richter. One, Richter is just probably a little more well known with other audiences, like non devout Castlevania fans, ones that really only came to the series with Symphony of the Night. But it does make sense. I know I would really like to see Simon, but I I think Richter will be more than good enough. And who knows? Maybe they'll go back and do a season or two with Simon as well. So we really need to get agriculture. That's going to be very important. Kind of wish, and I kind of hope that at some point they'll add in like a bookshelf or something that allows you to store these books. so that they're not just sitting around on the floor. Kind of just looks bad. And it would make more sense to have like a bookshelf that's essentially acting like a stockpile, but for books specifically. And then they don't accidentally like deteriorate. Because that can happen if you're not storing them properly. I think inside and on a floor is fine, but again, would prefer to not have them on the floor at all. We're doing fine on alcohol at the moment, but we will definitely this probably have medicine down here. Kind of wish medicine was sort of its own section, and I don't really understand why vinegar is in the materials section. I think that would be better in food, just in general, but I guess I understand because can't really eat vinegar. It's more for helping prepare food. Fortunately, there's no berry bushes anywhere nearby. I got really lucky in my first run. There was huge patches of berries just there. Okay, we desperately need you to go hunting. I don't know where those deer went, but I think we got one of them. But yeah, so far, already doing better, not having a stockpile that's not going to allow my food to rot is quite nice. When it gets the summer, the game actually sort of tells you or nudges you to say, hey, you should probably build a cellar because your food is going to rot otherwise, and that's no bueno. Okay, where are you? Double clicking will automatically bring you to that person. It's like he missed and scared off the deer. Hopefully they don't run off of the screen. Come on. Damn. I mean, that one looked like it hit. Silly game. Deciding that I missed even though definitely hit it. Yeah, I would really appreciate it if you did this instead. Wow, that arrow flew right past him. He might decide to go and do something else instead. Man, good thing the deer don't attack you because this guy would be awful. would definitely be dead at this point if the deer attacked him. The wolves will if you and it's probably good to try and kill them before they like come after you. You have anyone with a good cooking skill? I I got really lucky that I got someone with a few people with a good botany skill and a few people with uh passion for cooking, because this is a little sad. Come on. You can at least get one of these. I know you can. Yes, instead of going for the one that's right in front of you, go for the farther one away. Farther away. Okay. Hopefully, I know I kept you quite a long time, but it was very important that we got some raw meat. If you click down on the scroll wheel, you can change the angle of your camera. Okay, so here's our first new settler. So, all right, lost property. Appearing deranged at first, Osfrem was simply overcome with terror, a pitiful, stumbling corpse with wheals from binding and harsh beatings by a cruel master. Osfrem begged, "Hide me, I will die if I am caught." So, ooh, I like that intellectual right there. Yep, usually you can just take these guys. The first one, the game doesn't try to overwhelm you with the first one, because it does want to give you like someone, a new person, get you up to 4 people at least. So let's go ahead and get a fourth bed ready. Dullard. Right, this person doesn't get XP very often. Going to have you definitely be on research like full time. That double passion right there. Whew. Smithing doesn't really matter right now. Botany is not amazing. You have 0 cooking skill. Let's see. Winsome. Everyone loved Audrey, the shy and bold, knight's children young and old. She was beautiful to behold. Oh, nice. So apparently she's very pretty. And likable. Mood. Okay. Slow and consumption duration. We got here, Brawler. Yeah, he's definitely a meleeer. Stout. What we got here? Consumption duration and precious. Ugh. Yeah, so you're not gonna like your clothing very much. What's wrong, Audrey? Huh? Tell me, what's wrong? Ate raw food, moderately tired. Well, maybe you should go to bed. Okay, so when you have an event like this, the game will actually tell you how long you have until the people show up. Fortunately, we do not have any other weapons, which is quite unfortunate. Because this guy is not going to have any type of weapon at all. And I don't believe there's any way to really construct weapons yet until you have a the tech for it. So probably wooden weaponry would be the easiest to get to, but I don't think we're going to be able to get it within a day unless this guy gets the town on researching here. Uh, no, 20. You probably wouldn't be able to make it. And you're thinking maybe the sturdy longbow. Nope, you need to have a marksman of 10. And I'm not sure any of our guys have that yet. Yeah. Unfortunately, not quite. Oh, well, actually, although, I mean, for this particular instance, it might be better to just have him equip that. All weapon and all shield. Just so this everyone can have some weapon. Would have liked to have had like a real wall up and ready already, but I don't think we really have that ability just yet. It's only day 6. Can't remember it when they came up or when they first attacked in my previous game, but I think we had a little more time than 6 days, but I could be wrong. That I'm not entirely sure about. So yeah, having Osfram like designated to be the researcher is very helpful. Very glad that we got him. Double passion for it. Fortunately, he's going to be all, yeah, my shirt is gross. It's not made with 100% cotton. Ostrom, there's no cotton in medieval England. Sorry to burst your bubble there. We only have wool. So I'm just trying to get like a very rudimentary wall and a ladder, or not ladder, steps up to it so that we can have some place to put our archers. Archers do get a bonus for having or being at a higher elevation. And I consider that really worth building a wall for. Go ahead and allow that. For whatever reason, them dropping it forbids it for everyone. So again, I realized that Alfred is a more set up for being a melee brawler, but kind of need him to we need to have everyone have a weapon of some kind. And since he has the ability to handle the longbow, I think it's better to have him doing that instead. I hear the music for some reason. Hopefully the music's actually showing up in the video. So why don't we put a pause in here, and then I will check in between episodes and make sure. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.